So today I am playing Be My Princess, and this is a voltage game. And sorry for the wind, guys. I just have my window open if you can hear it. Okay. Anyways, so I don't really play voltage games on this channel actually at all. This is my first voltage video, but I just wanted to see like what you guys like or whatever. See if I actually get any subscribers, I guess, and like people that notice me. But anyways, so I got inspired by my friend. You should subscribe to her. Her name is Royally Emu, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, so I'm gonna play. Okay, downloading. Okay, first name. We're gonna put Cheez It. Okay, start with proceed the story. Start game with prologue. Prologue. What's going on here? A man in front of me was down on one knee, peering up at me with a dazzling smile. Won't you accompany me on a date? He's kind of lengthy. It's okay though. I still didn't know the identity of the man in front of me, nor did I realize that this meeting would change my life forever. My goodness. Everything is so beautiful. I was out enjoying my first day off since arriving here in Charles Kingdom as an exchange student. This country with a history spanning 80 generations values its people autonomy over old traditions and has a glamorous streak. This sense of glamour seemed to tint the picture-perfect streets of the city, as well as the people filling its streets. I always dreamed of seeing it myself, and now I'm here. Seeing it in person really is different than looking at photos, It was then that I saw an old man in the street, doubled over. Are you okay? I called out to him as I hurried to his side. I don't help random people, honestly. They're kind of help yourself, shouldn't be outside anyways, but that's okay. And the old man looked up at me with a troubled expression, and his eyes what the heck am I saying? Okay. And my eyes were met with an elegant face and fine clothing. Oh my god, he's ugly. I wouldn't have even touched him. You look like a wizard. Go back to Wizard 101. Okay. Oh, I suddenly feel a tad unwell is all. The man let out a painful sigh. I wonder if he's from around here. I saw a park just over there. How would you like to sit with me on one of its benches? I would not talk to no stranger like this or invite them to sit with me. I barely let my friend sit with me. That's a little too far. I rubbed his back gently as I invited him. That's alright. Somebody should be coming for me soon enough. The old man's words trailed off as his eyes rested on the necklace I was wearing. Miss, that necklace. What, this? I touched the necklace that lay against my skin. It's one of my personal treasures from my mother. His face, nasty. There's something. No, it's nothing. Please excuse me. I can get distracted from time to time. That's all right. Ooh, now that's what you call a hunk right there. Looking better than that first guy. Okay. A luxury car then drove up to us and a man climbed out. He seemed in a hurry. Master, has something happened? I addressed the now kneeling man from the car, whose face has turned pale. He seemed to be feeling unwell. The man looked even more troubled by my words, and he put his hand to the older man's shoulder. Are you all right? Are you all right, sir? Yes, much better, thanks to this young lady. Thank you. The old man leaned on the younger man's hand as he straightened up and smiled at me. No, please, anyway, I should get going. I gave a little bow and turned to leave, but the old man called out to stop me. Please, one moment. I turned back and the old man was whispering something to the other man. What is your name, young lady? My name? Cheese it, duh. I like to know the name of a person who has treated me with such kindness, wouldn't you? The old man flashed me a bright smile. Then he handed me a piece of paper that has been handed to him by the man by his side. If you ever need any help, please allow me to return the favor. All you need to do is contact me at this number. You know, I didn't even really do anything to help him, honestly, so unless he was looking for some eye candy, then I may have helped him a little bit. Okay, there was a telephone number written on that paper, which I had accepted without thinking. Before I could form a thought, the man spoke again. Your name, miss? Startled by the slightly forceful tone, I replied in a rush. My name is Cheez-It Cookie. Pretty killer! So, what am I going to do with this? I was strolling aimlessly as I looked down at the paper I had just received. All I did was rub his back a little. Exactly. What am I supposed to do with this phone number, with his phone number? Well, for now, in my pocket it goes. At the moment, I felt something strike me on the top of my head. Huh? I looked up to see that the sky, which was so bright just a moment ago, was now covered by dark rain clouds. Raindrops were falling, the rain growing heavier and heavier. So I ran for cover under the awning of the closest shop. As fate would have it, the store I dashed into was a flower shop, full of variety of fragrances. Suddenly overcome by all the beautiful flowers, I let out a whisper without thinking. They're so beautiful. And then the soft voice of a man reached my ears. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful young lady. Oh my God! Stop flirting. It's okay. Stop being a thirst trap to strangers. Who? I turned around to see someone holding out an umbrella to me. I'm sorry. Oh, that ugly guy from earlier. Oh my God. He's not ugly, but like he's like meh. Yeah, that's third man. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bit forward of me. Did I frighten you? The holder of the umbrella was a young man with a gentle smile. This man, I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. And those clothes, nappy, right? They're pretty ugly. I cocked my head to the side as I eyed his somewhat fancy clothing. He smiled brightly. Nasty! Aren't you getting wet standing there? Not sure what context you're speaking about, so I'm just gonna ignore the question completely. He gentle smile. Yo, y'all need to learn how to spell. His gentle smile appeared on on his lips as he held the umbrella out to me. This guy reminds me of Charles Prince Edward, but there's no way a prince would be wandering around a place like this. That's okay, I'm fine under this awning. I think that you're the only one getting wet. I'm alright. Why he had to come up so close? Like, stay back. You know, if you listen hard enough, it almost seems like you can hear whispers from beautiful flowers like these. Okay, now we need to take him to the psych ward, because now he's saying he's hearing voices from the flowers. Those are inanimate objects. Hearing that, I came to the shop and here this beautiful flower. His hand reached gently, brushed my cheek. Beautiful flower? That smile seemed to suck me in, and I suddenly felt my heart pounding. And then, over the man's shoulder, I noticed that a great many black cars were speeding by. Grammar is pretty fleek. Wow. I couldn't help staring at the expensive cars as they flew by. Why would I fly? Okay, one after another. One of those cars splashed up mud as it passed. Yikes. He's going to get covered in mud. As I thought the words, I dashed forward to try to protect the man from the splash, and then, but a splash, my clothes are covered with muddy water. As soon as he noticed what happened, the man propelled me towards the flower shop and looked me over in concern. Are you alright? Yes. That was what I said, but I clearly was not at all right. Oh well. Okay, then the car that had splattered me with mud stopped a little way ahead, okay. And a man stepped out of it. His hair, pretty unique. Okay, please stay back from me. You're gonna have to back up. Please forgive me. Were you struck, miss? Obviously, if I have muddy water all over my clothes, I was struck. As he spoke, his eyes fell on the man beside me. Oh, did they know each other? Were you on your way to the party, sir? Yes. Just then, a new voice snapped into the conversation. What are you doing? What? Oh my god, his clothes look worse. Nasty. Oh my god. Okay, I turned in the direction of the voice. Then I saw another man step out of the car in rather dressy clothing, just like the man beside me. Oh, I've seen him somewhere as well. Forgive me, sir. This young lady here was struck with mud due to my reckless driving and... Mud? He stared... Oh my, his mouth. Like, you could put a 12... Let me not. Okay. He stared at me boldly. Then he seemed to notice the man beside me and started. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Luke, you can take care of this. After he spoke, he turned his back on us and hurried back to his car. What was that? He didn't even apologize. Please accept our apologies, miss. You must allow us to pay to replace your damaged clothes. Damaged? My clothes are soaked. It's a difference. You need only send us the bill after you buy something to replace your outfit. He held out a card as he spoke. Come on, let's go. At once, sir. Then I watched as they went back to their car. I heard a snickering laugh from behind me. He just never changes. I saw the man smiling, then I turned to look at him. First, you take this. As he spoke, he smoothly held out a handkerchief. Oh. I hesitated slightly before I accepted the kind gesture. Thank you. I lightly patted at the mud with a handkerchief. Now, if I was wearing white clothes, I would have squared up so quick on everyone. And he spoke in a kind voice. I'm sorry, though. Your lovely outfit was ruined just for me. No, it's not. It wasn't your fault. Please don't worry about it. The man seemed startled by my smile, and he stared openly at my face. What now? That serious expression set my heart racing all at once. Should I put the volume up to hear like the little music? Then he dropped to one knee before me and took my hand in his. Huh? And the words that came next from his mouth. Won't you accompany me on a date? Is that so? Okay. Yay, that was entertaining. Really entertaining. So I guess we're going to the next episode? Okay. I can't believe that I'm actually here. That was the only thought in my head as I stood before the castle of noble Michael. It was the largest castle in the world, best known for being a site where only a number of royal families of the 6 great kingdoms could be married. It was the holy land for any girl in the world who has ever dreamed of being a princess. But what I was doing in this place, what am I saying? That any woman would dream to come to. The truth was that I had been brought thanks to the man sent an invitation. She's a date? I stood fixed to the spot in shock, and another gentle smile appeared on his face. To ruin a woman's clothing is as serious as a sin as to pluck a beautiful rose from its branch. A beautiful rose? What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Then the man drew my hand to him and kissed the back of it. I don't know if this can serve as an appropriate apology, but won't you do me the honor of going with me to tonight's party? Party? Oh, that's all he meant by a date? Then the man continued with a serious expression. Lois, if you would make the necessary preparations at once, sir. I hurried open my mouth to speak when I heard that exchange. But I can't possibly go to a party. I just came from Charles as an exchange student. I didn't bring anything dressy to wear, or then the man smiled gently again. That is nothing to worry about. We'll take care of everything. As he spoke, he clapped his hands, and several men and women appeared at the signal. But what the? Unbothered by the shock, he gave out orders to people who had appeared around us. A dress for the lady, please, and hair and makeup too. Oh, and I have these clothes cleaned. Have replacements prepared as well. But I never thought I would be brought someplace like this. I had just stepped into the castle of a noble Michael. I lifted the hem of the borrowed dress and stepped forward timidly. He told me that he would see me inside, but I never even had time to ask him his name. I was about to step into the ballroom when I was nearly knocked over by someone stepping out of the room. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, he is beautiful. Isn't he the guy on the cover? Yeah, he is. Okay. I looked up and saw a regular face looking down at me. No, I'm the one who must apologize. I lowered my head respectfully, and he smiled slightly. I haven't seen you at one of these parties before. Oh, he's actually really good looking though. He's dressed like that man. I wonder if it is formal dress for some foreign country. It's a pleasure, sir. My name is Cheez-It Cookie. You know, I sound like a joke with that name, but it's okay. A pleasure. Those curt words left me feeling nervous again for a moment. Is it perhaps your first time here? I nodded when he asked. Yes, it is. But how could he tell that it was? As I stared curiously at him, he smiled for a brief instant. Wow. Then I heard another voice coming from behind us. Well, isn't that a surprise? Finding you actually talking with a woman. Is he trying to call him low-key? Is he low-key trying to call him gay? Okay, I turned when I heard those words, and another man was standing there with a bright smile. There's too many men attacking me. Won't you introduce me? I'm hardly in a position to be giving introductions. Please, excuse me. That was all he said before he stepped back into the ballroom. No surprise to find that he's as cold as ever, but are you not going in? I hurriedly stepped to the side. Excuse me, I didn't mean to stand in your way. Then the man easily took my hand in his. You needn't worry about anything like that, my dear. Okay, guys, so it's about to be 20 minutes through the video, and I'm gonna make a part 2, as I said, the outcome of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and bye.